And actually, before I move over, I've read this somewhere in meditation practice, and it's all about breathing. We don't think, at least I shouldn't say we, at least I hadn't thought about this way. Breathwork is really what gives us life. I mean, we breathe without thinking about the actions of it. So I think it's really important for us to be a little bit more cognizant of just in our day-to-day and even through exercising, because that is what gives us life. And so being mindful of like having it come in and how that helps with our exercise and our movement. I find it fascinating. So for today, throughout all of these core movements, really focus on your breath when you're feeling either tension, if you're starting to feel it in your neck or your shoulders instead of your core, really start to focus on your breath. Of course, relax and then come back into it, but focus on your breath to see if that helps with the movement and just the core work in general. So let's play around with that. I find it fascinating. So before we get started on anything, we're going to start just focusing on that breath. And when we inhale, really through in the nose, and we're exhaling out through the mouth. So we're going to only breathe with our stomach. So your chest should not move up and down, just your stomach. So this stays flat, and then you're just moving your stomach up and down. And what that is telling your body that you're safe. So start focusing on our breathing into the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. Exhale out. Again, inhale. And exhale out. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale out. Last time, inhale. And exhale out. Good. From here, we're going to straighten our legs out in front of us, arms up to the ceiling. You're going to inhale. And on the exhale, we're rolling all the way back down to the mat. Move to move into our chest. And let's relax here. Good. And as a nice warm-up, we're going to go into the 100. And with this, you can either have your legs on the tabletop. You can extend them up to the ceiling. Or if you want to push yourself a little bit more, go to that 45-degree angle. So you're using the powerhouse to hold you. No tension in your neck or shoulders. So breathing it into the nose. On the exhale, you're pulling your body up. Good. And we're going to extend our thighs. And patting the arms down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So use your chest and relax it back. Good. Behind your head, we're going to do reverse crunches. So you're using the core to lift your feet into your chest and relax it back. We're going to do that 20 times. So crunching up 1 and down. This is 2. This is 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. And 8. This is 9. And 10. More. 1. And 2. 3. 5 more. 6. 7. 8. 9, last 1, and 10. Good. From here, send your arms out to the side. We're going to let our legs fall over to the right, keeping both shoulders on the mat, and we're looking over to the left. Good, and let's switch it up. Legs over to the left now, and look to the right. Good, and we're going to let our legs go back over to the right side. And from here, our hands are going to go behind our head. We're going to do some oblique crunches. So keeping the knees together, at least try to keep them glued together. And from here, we're just crunching up. And we're just going to do 10. And then we'll rotate to the other side. So from here, and then also keeping our elbows open. It might not be a very big movement, but we're just focusing on this oblique. So going from here, we're going up 1, and down. 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 7, 6, 9, last 1, 10. So we're switching right over to the other side. Getting right into it, crunching 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and last 1. Good. Then we move back center. Let's just hold here for a moment. Let our spine stretch out. So we're keeping the hands behind the head. We're going to extend our legs up to the ceiling, and we're going to do circles. So holding our core, nothing is moving but our legs. So try to test yourself to see how big of a circle you can go without letting your back arch.
Yeah.
So we're going to do 4 to the right and then 4 to the left. Nice and slow. Keeping the legs as straight as you can. We're going to let it go over to the right and circle around. Back center. Last 1. Again to the right. Do more this direction. One last 1. And now do this. Good. And to the left. This is 3. And 1 more. Good. From here, it's just a fall down.
Oh, yeah, having the hands behind the head, it just changes the difficulty level.
That one is, it doesn't look like it would be, but it is, because it just takes a lot of control.
Yeah.
So from here, we're going to go into roll-up. So this is an exercise that is very based on our breath work. So continuing that focus. We're going to spread our arms out. As we inhale, our arms are coming up. On the exhale, we're slowly rolling up. Good. From here, feeling the energy reaching through our fingers. Our floor is pushing back, so focus our belly button is reaching our spine, and big strength down the back. And sitting up straight. Breathe on the inhale and exhale with the belly button going in, slowly rolling back. And we're going to repeat that 3 more times. So inhale, I'm coming up. And exhale. Nice and slow, legs bend on the mat. And good energy flowing forward. Sitting up straight, shoulders down, inhale. And exhale. curving through the spine. Belly button clawing us back. 2 more nice and slow and controlled. Inhale, arms coming up. And then exhale. Good. Nice work. Nice contracted. Inhale, nice tall spine. And exhale down, contracting. One last time here, inhale. And exhale. Really from here. Let's stay contracted just for a moment. And to the next straight. And now for here, before we go into more core, let's just do a little bit of a stretch forward. Reach to your toes and stretch out those hands. Good work. So from here, we're going to stay straight, and we're going to go into rolling like a ball, and then we're going to go right into the stomach series. So just giving you a heads up of where our momentum's going. I'll of course talk you through it. But rolling like a ball, it focuses on breath work, but that contraction that we were doing, we're rolling just to the tip of where our shoulder blades are. We don't want to go any further because we don't want any muscle injuries by rolling too far back. But then you use your core in the momentum of the curvature to bring you back out. So it's kind of a fun exercise. So we'll do that, and then we're going to go right into the stomach series. So our first position that we're going to find is our balance on our sit bone. So lifting your legs up, you should be able to balance here. Good, and holding your legs in on the inhale. Exhale, curve your back. And come back up, balancing down your toes up the mat. Good. Practice it a few times. Going at your own pace. Try to see how slow you can go. Keeping it nice and controlled. Good, try a few more times. Good, do it one more time. Good, I'm going to go right into the stomach here. So sending my left leg out, right leg stays back, left hand my knee, right hand my ankle. So I'm going to single leg stretch, lowering my body down. And we're starting here, switching 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. Double leg stretch, breathing in. On the exhale, reach it out. Circle around, inhale. Reaching out, exhale. Circle around, inhale. Reaching out, exhale. Circle around, inhale. And reaching out, exhale. We're halfway down with this one. Circle around, inhale. And reaching out, exhale. Circle around, inhale. Reaching out, exhale. 2 more, inhale. And last one in this exercise. And reaching out, exhale. Single straight leg stretch, right leg up, left leg down. Try to keep the legs as short as possible. Switching here. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, good. 5, and 6, 7, and 8 more. 1, 2, keep the core engaged, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Get some head, but as I said, we're going in double straight leg stretch. Hands behind the head. All your core lower towards 45. And lifting up, that's 1. Down. That's 2. We're almost there. 52. And 4, keep the elbows open. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. Last one, and then we're going into bicycle. last exercise in the series, starting the right knee, reaching 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're pulling in the chin chest and relax it back.
Oh, that's something. I think one day I'm gonna keep up with you.
You're doing great. Honestly, I'm sweating over here.
Yeah.
Good from here. Take another few deep breaths. Just to bring our heart rate back down. And when you feel ready, rock and roll yourself back up. And good. We're going to do just a little bit. So this is technically core work. We're using our core to just keeping it engaged to hold it in place. So we're just going to do a little bit of a side leg series. So resting on our forearm here. So we're not laying down, rounding out like this. The core is engaged, pulling up. Hand can be on the hip. Our legs are on a 90-degree angle, and we're going to extend the right leg out. And we're lifting up from here, up and down, just hovering over the ground. I'll talk you through this. Up and 2. That's 3. And 4. That's 5. 6. We're going to hold up on 8. We're going to do little circles, folding our card, just the legs moving 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, keeping the leg lifted. We're going to flex them down, tight and straight, lift it up. And down. Stretch, lift it 2. 3. And 4. 1 more here. 5. And last exercise here in the side leg series, you're going to go to rainbow, so your legs coming slightly forward and up and over the rainbow. And 2. And 3. So holding that center. 4. And 5. 6. 7. And 8. Good, relax it down. Woo.
Yeah.
We're bringing our legs back in on the side and we'll twist. We're bringing our legs back to that 90-degree angle. We're going to go into diamond. We're lifting our toes up. And we're going to open the legs and close them. That's 1. Open. 2. 3. 4. Only 10 of these. 6. 7. 8. Let's grab. From here, let's push you into child's pose, because you probably want to make it into that position. Push it here, and relax.
I get no rest. Don't gotta sleep, yeah. Fucking with bitches the best. Shorty can see.
So from here, we're going to go into a plank position before we switch to the other side to finish the side leg series on the left side. We're going to go into a plank, so we're going to go into our forearms. And what we're going to do is we're going to do knee taps. So we're going to do the plank and we're going to tap it down. We're going to do 10 knee taps and then 10 hip dips. And then we'll switch over to the left side to the side leg series. Good. You're keeping our core nice and lifted. Good. We're getting a good position. Good. And knee tap. Nice and slow. 1. and 2. Good. 3. And 4. 5. Remember to breathe. 6. 7. I have to remind myself that. 9. And 10. Good. Staying here. Now going into hip dips. And up to the left. Good. Right. Left. 5.
Now look at you when I see my friend.
And 7.
100 miles an hour in the fast lane.
9. And
100 miles
10.
an hour to
Good.
the
Get
edge.
your knees back down to the mat. You can relax in child's pose for another few moments, and then we're going to go to the left side for the side lift series. Good. So when you feel ready, make your way over. I'm glad you all can see my hair because it's like out here. So good. So on our right forearm, core engaged again. We're not sitting into it. Lift it up here. Legs out. 90 degree angle. Lifting our legs not back up and lifting here. 1. And 2. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And holding little circles. 1. 2. 3. 4. And breathe. One more 8 this way. Good, and reverse.
Okay,
Good.
I'm with you.
And lift it up. It's okay to break it down, relax, and then come back into it. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. 7. And 8. Last one, rainbows. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, relax.
Oh,
Last thing for the side leg series, we're going into diamond. So legs up to our 90 degree angle, lifting up the toes, separating the knees, and relaxing together. That's 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Good, relax it down. Go back to child's pose, just relax. And this is actually, if you want to extend your legs out a little bit more, normally child's pose, you move it together. If you open up your legs and push back this way, you can stretch out of the body.
yeah.
We'll keep it in motion. To push out here. Nice work, guys. Now we're going to go up to a regular push-up position. I'll show you first. So with our arms fully extended, we're going to hold here. And what we're going to do is we're reaching back to my right arm, reaches to my left leg, but I'm reaching for that pinky toe. Or coming back to a push-up position. Core engaged, reaching back, and coming back center. So not only are we getting a core workout, but we're pushing up to that downward dog. And we should do a little stretch too, so it's a double, a win-win. away. Maybe not. That's how you look at it. So we're going to go up to a push-up position. There's a nice and solid, hold it there. Long spine, core pulling the stomach up. Great work. Now take the right arm back. And back center.
Yes.
1, 2. And back center. This is 3. And 4. 5. 1, 6. 7. And 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Good. From here, holding the push-up position. What we're going to do here, we're going straight into it. So we're going to lower into a push-up all the way down, push up to cobra, and then come back here. If you want to hold this, I'll show you this the first time. So we're lowering down slowly, then pushing up, and then lower, tuck the toes back under, and pushing back up. If you don't want to do that, you can just stay holding that push-up position, keeping the core engaged. You're going to still get a great core workout. Okay. So here,
I'm just going to watch the first one.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. So from here, we're lowering down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing up. 2, 3, 4. Lower it down. 2, 3, 4. Pushing back up.
Okay.
And again, lowering 1, 2. Pushing up. 2. Lower down. 2. 1. Pushing up. 2. 3 more here down. 1. Pushing up. Lower down. Nice. Pushing up. Last one. Down. Pushing up. Lower down.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days
Good.
like this.
Push down.
When there's no one
Push your arms a
complaining,
little bit to take that right arm across.
days like this. When
Keeping
everything
the
falls
shoulder
into
down.
place like the flick of a switch.
Get one there.
Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
Good. Pull it up and over.
When you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this.
Relax.
No
Let's pull
one's
that
in a
left arm
hurry.
across.
There'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
Good. Pull it up and over.
When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't meet a chancer, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle
Check it out. We're going to go back onto our bum here.
Oh, I must remember.
And we're going to go into teasers, which we haven't done in a very long time. So we're going to start with teasers prep, and then we're going to go into a few full teasers. So for the goal of this exercise is your legs are staying where they're at, and it's just the arms and your core that are making the movement. So the minute you feel any tension in your neck or shoulders, just like with any of the other exercises, take a break, relax it down, relax it for a moment, and then remember where it's supposed to be coming from, and then use that to be that straight up, use your powerhouse. So let's go all the way back down, and lift it out, so that the knees, the heels are close to your butt, straight out slightly, so we're going to extend the leg out here, and then we're going to do a 45-degree angle. So from here, and this exercise is very dependent on our breath. From here, we're going to inhale through the nose. On the exhale, you're stripping your arms around. We're coming to the slow teaser.
like this.
Good. On the inhale, you're reaching up. On the exhale, contracting, going all the way back down, like what we did in the beginning of the class. And good. From here, inhale. Quickly down, exhale. No deeper. Good. And give it up. And exhale down. Good. That was awesome. Let's try it now with right leg straight, sitting up and down. Inhale. Exhale, just moving on to down. Coming to full Jesus. And bring it up. And then exhale down. One more time with the right leg out. Inhale. And exhale, just to the land. Inhale. And exhale down. Lift from here, put the right leg down, and extend the left leg. Stay in single, just going to do two. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arm around. Low Jesus. Good, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale down. And then inhale. Exhale, circle it around. Bring it up. And exhale down. Good. From here, we're going to try two full teasers. Both legs out. Inhale. And exhale. Just put it down. Going to get it low here. Good. Bring it up. And exhale down. One more. One more. Inhale. Just put it around. And bring it up. And exhale down. Good. So you move into your chest. And relax. It's been a while since you've done that.
I was able to do one.
Teasers are, I think, one of the hardest exercises in all the Pilates exercises. So one is great.
It does require, strong core.
It's all about the powerhouse and balance too, even.
Yeah.
The breath work also helps just with that momentum. After you feel a little bit more relaxed, rock and roll yourself up. Good. Now from here, really nice and tall. Just pull the back. With some of that contraction. And sitting up straight. Just that. We're going to do that 8 times. So contracting in the belly.
Okay.
And sitting up straight. Feeling the line coming out top of your head. Then contract. Exhale and then the contraction. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Just 2 more. Contract. And inhale. And last one. And inhale. So from here, walk your hands back. My fingertips are pointing the same to where my toes are. And we're going to lift our legs up here. And this exercise is worth extending out and pulling up. And what's pulling us up is not our hip flexors, it's our core. If you start to feel it only in your hip flexors, take a break and then come back into it, trying to focus on your core as it's pulling your legs up to your chest.
Okay.
So we're going to do 10 times. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Good. See if you can balance on your systems here. Good, and keeping the legs up, we're going to slowly rotate to the right, using our glutes to pull us back center. And to the left. And center. Good, to the right. And center. To the left. Four more. To the right. And center. And left. And center. Two more. And center. And left. And center. Good. Relax the legs down. And good. Let's go to our butterfly. A little stretch before we can relax.
All right.
There again, inhale through the nose. You should feel nice and warm. And on the exhale, let your body fall forward. Good, and just relax over. And sitting up straight, and we're going to go over one more time. Inhale. And exhale, just fall over. Slowing our breath down. Good, from here, let's roll up. From here, my left leg's going to stay down. I'm going to cross my right leg over. Try to keep both hips, push bones on the mat. And from here, I'm going to cross my left arm across and twist the body. Nice and long spine. And from here, let's open up these hips. We're going to let our right leg lay on top of the left and stretching forward. You should really feel this on your right side. Especially if you don't really side, it's really good. Good, I'm sitting up straight. We're going to run to the other side. So now my left leg's crossing over, nice and tall spine, right arm reaches across, and we're twisting. Good. Let's come back center, throwing the left leg up and over, relaxing on the right, and stretch forward here. You can reach arms forward, put them on your legs, whichever is more comfortable.
Sand in the haze, fallouts fade, gone are the days where I burned myself, wasting all my life, praying for a change to come, all my life.
Good, and from here we're going to roll up. Now as we finish class, we're going to do it just as we started, just working on our breath work, just to kind of relax, just stay the same night. Just feel nice and relaxed and calm, so we can either go to some wine, take a bath, or go to sleep. So get into a comfortable position if this feels good too, so you sit here and really don't connect knees. And how you set your hands, so if you keep your hands open, that means you're asleep. sucking energy, you're bringing it in. If you raise your hands down, that means you're grounding yourself. So pick one. However you're feeling right now, I'm going to place my hands down. And same thing as what we're doing, we're going to back. Feel your stomach expand and then contract. The chest is not moving. And we're just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can close your eyes. Just really imagine how the breath cycles through your body. So inhale through the nose. And exhale out. And through the nose. And exhale out. And through the nose. And exhale out. And through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. This next one we're going to do, take the biggest inhale you can and hold it when you get to the top. And hold. And exhale out through the mouth, and you can even sigh. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, hold it when you get to the top. And exhale out. Last time, the biggest inhale you can. And hold. I miss this away. Thank you all so much for joining me.